Hello, everyone, and welcome to 1213 Prescott Way. I'm Sarah, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Be quiet, Isis. I am having some lentil soup. I don't know if you guys could see it. It has corn, a corn on the cob. I put, of course, lentil, broccoli. It has all kinds of stuff in it. Cauliflower, potatoes, corn, green beans. I always just put whatever I have in the refrigerator as far as vegetables go. And then I just let it stew. And look at it, it's so delicious. It is delicious with bay leaf, for seasoning. And then, the different seasonings. And then I have some macaroni salad. And yes, I have one piece of fish left. And I'm going to eat that as well. And then I have a bottle of water. So I hope you guys are having a great day. David should be on his way home soon. He just got off work. And I decided to do a mukbang because I know he will be tired when he gets home. So this is really hot. Oh yeah, and carrots. I put all kinds of stuff in it. Very delicious. I hope you guys are having a great meal as well. It has been very nice here in Branson. Let me see. I know it was real windy and stuff last week. I think towards the end of the week it got pretty windy. But I couldn't wait to eat this because actually yesterday I forgot because I made this the other day. And of course, when soups and stews and stuff are able to sit, for 24 hours, it just, everything gets all sopped up in there. Just so delicious. I just don't like really hot food as far as heat hot. And also with macaroni salad, when it sits like that, My last piece of fish, guys. The next fish I'll eat will be salmon. Probably make some salmon tacos. And the lentils, I just made it thicken up so much. And then I also put in some leftover cream of mushroom soup that I had. And what else? Some tomato paste, like a tablespoon. And go to my shorts and look at the recipe if you want to know how I made it, because it is so good. Do you guys have anyone in your family that you're most like? Your ways and... I think I have both my mom and my dad in me. As far as this is the connection my sister and I have. Anytime something happens to either one of us, then you can rest assured that it's going to happen to the other one. I have so many examples. Like, I remember one time she burned her. Well, actually, we were talking on the phone, and I was cooking before I was talking to her. Then I burned my oh yeah, right here on the rack, the oven rack. And then I called Lisa, and she told me she did. She said, "Yeah, I burned my for her arm while she was cooking." Mm-mm-mm. And then recently, she was, I forget, but we just had so many things that, ooh, excuse me, that we just had in common that, you know, if it happened to one person, it happened to the other. I think, oh yeah, and I think recently as well, I had burned my finger. No. I had cut my finger when I was splitting the treats for the dogs. And, you know, I was sawing it like that, and the knife slipped and cut my finger. And then I was telling Lisa, and then she told me she sent a picture, and I sent her a picture. She cut her finger when she was cooking. And I don't know what she was cutting up, but. So, do you guys ever experience that with your family members? Like, you just, you know, it's like one thing happens, and then it's a domino effect. It happens to another member. And I mean, it could just be anything. And that's how it is with us. We're like, sometimes we were like, girl, don't even, she's like, why didn't you tell me that happened to you? So maybe I could avoid it, or she could avoid it, you know, because we never think about it until we're talking to each other and the other one says the same thing. The dog, they hear something outside. I feel. Mm, 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 of why I stopped watching the news. All you hear, oh my gosh, all they have on there is this one got killed, 5 killed here in this one, 10 killed in this, suspects on the run. We caught the suspect, 20 over here, 5 over there, 3 over there, 2 over there. I mean, good gosh. It makes it seem like there are more occurrences of these kind of things happening, but is it really? Are they just putting it on the news so that we believe that, so that we can stay in that depressed mode? Because how are you gonna be happy watching that? You know, every minute seeing this one died, this one died, this one died, this one died. Granted, I do feel bad for the families, I feel bad for the victims and all that stuff, but I do not want to see that every day. You know, people are already struggling just to be happy in their own lives. So I suggest not watching it, especially if you already have some kind of depression, or you suffer from anything like that. The news does not help at all. Excuse me. They can't even put on there like some happy stuff, good things that are happening, because I'm sure there are plenty of things going on that will make people feel joy. You know. Mm-mm-mm. I know I've said this before, but I just get tired of seeing it, even on YouTube, because the news is on YouTube now. So you can't scroll, through your feed without something popping up from ABC, Fox, especially Fox. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Eating all my food today. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. That was delicious. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Oh man, you guys, I am so full. I finished my food. It was delicious. And um, yeah, I was just talking because I don't know. Lately, I guess I've been thinking about my parents lately. They're both deceased. And I had a dream about my mom. And in the dream, she was crying. She was just crying, but she didn't want me to know she was crying. And there was a little girl. There was a little girl in the dream, and she looked upset. And then I told her to take care of my mother, and to make sure that she's happy. And the little girl was just looking at me with these brown eyes and stuff. And when I woke up, I realized the little girl was me. And when I was telling her to take care of my mother, I heard like my mom crying in the background. So I went in the kitchen because I had to go through the kitchen to go to her bedroom, and she was laying in the bed and she was crying. And I was like, "Ma, what's the matter?" And she got up because she didn't want me to see her crying. And she went into, like, she came through the kitchen and I'm following her. And she's like trying to, gather her composure because she didn't want me to know, like I said, that she was crying. And then she just kept crying. But, I knew she was sad, but I couldn't figure out why. And my mom told me that this was when before she, when she was alive. She told me that when you dream about someone crying, that means they're happy. Because my mom, she was into like superstition and the old folks, old wise tales or whatever you want to call it. But a lot of that stuff is true, and I also believe in it, especially about when you like when you dream about fish, that means you're pregnant. Trust me, that is so true because I dreamt fish twice in my life, and both times I was pregnant. Both times. Um, so I do know that that is true. Um, so, anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Excuse me. I just wanted to come on here and say what's up to my peeps. Whether you guys believe it or not, we miss you when we don't get a chance, especially David, since he's so busy working and stuff. But just like I was sitting here and I was like, I'm going to do a mukbang because I like talking to you guys, and I hope you guys like me talking to you. But anyway, Have a great rest of your day. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that notification bell so that you know when we post another video. Because we want to see you in the building. David's birthday is coming up on the 14th, which is also Mother's Day. So, and then I know he's singing. And also a good friend, Mary Williams. I saw a poster of hers. I spoke with her last week, and she'll be in Dallas singing. She's a featured guest. She used to sing with the Shirelles. She's going to be singing in Dallas. So I was like, well, I told David about it. I don't see that we'll be able to make it, but it would have been a great thing, you know, if we could have taken off like a couple days and then we just flew to Dallas or drove there. But it'd be a long drive because I think it's like 6 hours from where we are. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Love you. Peace.